celebration. You think they know our name? Hey, I think it's pretty cool when you sit and you reflect on this game, all right? And how often do you get to see a game that kind of like lines up with our core values? When you talk about being respectful to our Maryland legacy and you talk about being committed to our community, all right, two awesome examples in this game today. Honoring Chris Weller, all right, names going up in the rafters. Over 100+ alum are coming to this game, which is pretty awesome when you talk about, you know, being respectful to our Maryland legacy. You know, the Team Tyler game in terms of the awareness that we get to bring, we're swabbing up on the main concourse. You know, when you run out of the tunnel today, Camp Sunrise, every single kid that you hit, all right, has been impacted and has had cancer. And I think it's important for us to know and to understand the minute you run out of here and you touch those people's lives that you're gonna touch today, that you understand, man, this game is so much bigger than us. And what we get to do is have an opportunity to show what it means to put Maryland on our chest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court, coached by Donnie McKnight and a host of women's basketball alumni, Chris Weller.
And you know, being able to honor Chris Weller, to raise her name into the rafters, you know, 27 years and the tradition, the success that she built here at Maryland. I'm here, you know, because of the legacy that she left, and feel very fortunate for everything that she's meant to Maryland, to our program, and it was definitely, you know, just a special day to be able to put her name in the rafters.
It's truly an honor. I can't say enough about how progressive the University of Maryland was. We were way ahead of our time back then, probably because of Dottie. We were ahead of our time because of Jim Kehoe, who was our athletic director and didn't want to just follow the rules of Title IX. He wanted all his teams, women's teams and men's teams, to have the opportunity to be the best they could be. And that's why we jumped so fast to a high level. And we have been able to maintain it. Go Maryland, go Terps.
Tonight was a very special night because it allowed the Maryland family from all different generations to share some time together, and I just want all the Maryland participants in the women's sports, women's basketball, and all the women's sports to feel an important part of the Maryland athletic family. And I think it's the efforts that we made early on are being well carried over. Under Brenda Freeze, we continue to have the same kind of camaraderie and dedication to being the best you can be and being a nice person at the same time.
Well, at first it was really emotional, of course. And the fact that she had so many of her returning players come back to support her, it's such an honor. To have that opportunity to be under Coach Weller's tutelage as an athlete, actually a student athlete, because she kind of molded us to be both. And that's what's so gracious that she's given to us, and being here a part of it's made it even more special. Thanks, Coach Weller.
I'm Christy Winter-Scott, and I had the honor to play for Coach Weller from 1986 to 1990, but I also had the honor to coach with her as an assistant coach from 1999 to 2002. It was just beautiful just to see so many people come from all over the country to share this moment. I know I was supposed to call a college game today and I canceled it to be here. There was no way I was going to miss it. And that just proves the love and the pride and the passion that Coach Weller had for this program. And you know, there's just no way that any of us would miss it. And I just think it's so special just to see everyone, and the camaraderie is still there when we see each other, and it's like we're sisters by birth, even though we're only here for a short time together. So it's just a very special moment all together, and I'm just honored to have been a part of it today.
Hi, I'm Jazz Barazic, played for Chris, 79 to 83. Her life lessons far outweigh all her basketball lessons. The basketball lessons were amazing, but she still continues to teach us, to mentor us, and she's just an amazing person first, and she was an amazing coach. I'm so proud of her, and I'm so honored to be part of this celebration.
That's who she is. You know, she impacted players and coaches and did it with grace and dignity. So just, you know, to see, you know, her legacy, what she's built, and to be able to have a special day with a crowd like we had today was phenomenal to be able to see it.
Oh wait, I missed that. Jasper Isaac's a pretty good shooter, but I beat her, of course.
I don't even know. I can't say it's not true, and I'm not going to say it is true.
It is true.
All right, it's true. All right. Good job.
But I didn't let her use her left hand. She couldn't do any of her fancy things. She had to just do regular shots. That's what we did.
Yeah, you know, tonight was a really tough game. A lot of fun, but a game. Two teams that like to get up and down the court, transition, very physical. You know, Bree Jones got into early foul trouble, and we were able to insert Alexis Harrison, and she came off the bench. You know, we always talk about be ready when your number's called, and Alexis was ready tonight.
Alexis. She played fantastic. She brings constant energy in practice and shoot around. You see her in practice flying in, grabbing boards, you know, getting us second chance opportunities, and that's what she did in the game today. She came in, she gave us the spark off the bench that we needed, and she was a big part of the reason why we got this win tonight.
I'm very excited. I mean, this is a very big win for us, and this is a very big deal for Mincy. You know, we got to sweep her hometown team, and you know that's a really big deal for us. Our first year in the conference, and we're playing really well, and just got to make sure it continues.
Well, I went up for a layup. Kind of collided with someone. When she landed, she stepped on the back of my shoe. I personally always tie my shoes super tight, but today I didn't make sure I tied them tight, so my shoe fell off.
She was on the baseline, we're screaming to the ref, shoot. Mincy runs down the court, plays defense, comes back, tries to play offense, goes back, plays more defense, and she still does not have a shoe. It took them forever to get my girl a shoe. I mean, what do you want her to do without a shoe? We need her shoes.
So many different players contributing. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, Lauren Mincy. You talk about the second half, being able to get the ball inside to Melina and Bree, and then Lexi down the stretch. I mean, huge threes, you know, really kind of put the game away. I'm just really proud of the hard work and the effort and what it took to win this game. Thank you. You love my energy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, heck of a win. Heck of a win. You know, I mean, that was fun. I mean, really fun to watch you guys play and compete. I mean, I never felt like you guys, I mean, like you were poised, you were confident when they tried to, like, you know, really kind of try to get in your heads. You just kept your composure. All right, phenomenal job. And you know why we won? We won this game because we were a complete team tonight. A complete team. The energy on the bench was sensational. Sensational. That's what it takes. So nobody has to do it by themselves. Hey, did I miss anyone? We got the Windex, the hard hat, and the Charger. 12 rebounds, 8 offensive, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal. 27 minutes, career highs, right? And a charge, Alexis!
So today I took my first trip to media. It was a very interesting trip. Since college, I've never been in media, so that was very interesting. I mean, I feel like I was well prepared and well spoken going in to media, and I mean, hopefully I can make it back sometime.
It's amazing how athletic she is. You know, sometimes I'm just looking, I'm like, wow, I wish I could jump that high. But you know, she, like she said, she brings energy to practice, shoot around games. I mean, she's one of the most energetic players on this team. So for her to come in and finally seeing the game, you know, slow down for her and for her to translate practice into real games is really exciting.
Quote of the year, play for the name on the front of your jersey, not the back. That's what it's always been about for me, and that's what it will continue to be about. So, yeah, that's how I got those awards. Without my teammates, those awards would not be possible because they got to shoot the ball in order for me to rebound it and, you know, anything to help my team out.
My name is Sydney Dura. I'm a senior from Easton, Pennsylvania. The manager game is always a thing that's been done across manager life, I guess you could say. But when Michigan State came to play us, they actually approached us and asked us if we wanted to play them when we came out to East Lansing. So we exchanged phone numbers and we got the game set up. I didn't expect the girls to come. We kind of kept it low-key because we didn't necessarily know what our level was going to be and what the level of competition was going to be. So I know me personally, I was trying to keep it hush, but somehow it got out, and to have most of the team come was very exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Woo! Turn up! Okay, ball fans.
I don't think you're ready for this. They're about to go in on Michigan State's people.
The coolest thing about the manager game was just to see the role reversals. For once, they get to see what we do. I know Melina and Kiara were stretching out Katie, and Joe got stretched out by one of the players. And I know Chloe, who I always rebound for at shoot around, was rebounding for me. And Bones took the initiative to be our manager pretty much. And it was funny because apparently she was getting us water, and there was only 3 cups. As a manager, you make sure that there are cups for the game. And the fact that there was only 3, she realized right away that it wasn't as easy as she may think.
I'm tired. I do. All the times I've blown past them, said I don't want water, now I understand. New respect for them.
It was just really cool. They really stepped up as managers in a sense, and I think that was probably the most exciting part of the whole game.
Yeah, my friends said their managers used to play against other teams' managers, but last year they got into a fist fight.
Go!
I think it was interesting to see how both teams used their managers, their main core support group of helping them get stuff done, to bridge the 2 teams together. I know both teams were on the court, so I know every time I ran transition, I was either running past our team or running past Michigan State. And it was interesting to see how the 2 teams came together for their managers and then came together as, you know, making sure the score was correct. I know I had an interaction with Ariel Powers pretty much every transition, begging her for timeouts. So that was cool to kind of just, you know, be able to interact with their players as humans and our players as humans and just come together and play basketball, what we're all here for every day.
Well, I forgot to bring Brenda's board, so I set him up a nice one on Snapchat. So for timeouts, they're gonna draw on this board.
Look. All right, we're doing great, okay? But we gotta get stops on transition. That's what's killing us. Get to the basket. I know we're at Michigan State, but we're gonna get some calls. I promise you, just get there, all right?
10 points better on the road. 10 points better on the road.
Believe in yourselves. 1 possession at a time, and we can get this dub, all right?
1, 2, 3, defense!
Chloe's coaching. Questionable, to say the least. In the beginning, she was very motivational. I went to her a couple times and I was, you know, slumping and my shot wasn't falling. And then at the end, she kind of threw us under the bus. But all in all, if she wants to coach in the future, I would totally endorse her as a coach.
Way to play. Way to come to play.
For me, it meant a lot. I mean, we come in every day hours on hours. You know, they could have gone back to the hotel and done study hall, because I know a lot of them had work, but the fact that they came out to see us, to see that and just be like, wow, like to know that they really are riding for us as managers and they were supporting us, that makes it all worth it. It really makes the whole experience worth it. Like, there's days where it's tough to be a manager. It's tough to, you know, come in and sacrifice your time for them, but for them to sacrifice the time for you, that just makes it all worth it.
But we're losing, so come on. Jackets.
Ill with class.
Come on,
The utmost of class.
everybody
We're
grab
classy.
it up, please.
Because we're going to beat them tomorrow.
You're gonna go real far, man. Look forward to seeing you at the end of the road. We'll see you at the end of the road. Very good.
Rose got media. Chloe's got media.
You know what? Michigan State, they were honestly just better today. They were bigger. You know, they beat us at our own game, transition and rebounding. And, you know, when our team doesn't want to play defense and stand out there like trees, you know what? Maryland is overrated. Michigan State deserved to win. They deserve to be ranked. And you know what? I really hope we see them in the postgame. I hope I see them in the postseason and in the tournament. So watch out for us.
How do you feel about your nice shoes? You know, you came out with some
No,
great
I want a
sneakers
real
for-
basketball question, Alexis. I don't want you to ask me about my
You know
shoes.
what, sir? Wait a minute, because it's All-Star Weekend. I'm going to ask you about your sneakers,
Okay.
sir.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
They don't get their phones either. Since they lost, they don't deserve to be on their phones. They don't need to tweet. They don't need to Instagram. They don't need to text.
Coach P might get that. But
Yeah,
get out of here. Get out of here. You know what? If you say you're just here not to get fined one more time, I'm going to fine you, sir. You know, this interview's over.
You know why
Alexis
I'm here.
Harrison.
You know
Alexis
why I'm
Harrison.
here.
I'll see you on film tomorrow, young man.
You know, this game obviously has extra meaning for all of us. But I think one of the things, you know, to kind of circle back on why this game means so much is, you know, this game is really about, you know, love and passion. And so, you know, when I was thinking about this game, I started thinking back to, you know, probably for a lot of you guys, when was that first age that you came in and fell in love with the game? And I'm sure for many of you, it was like back when you played pee-wee ball, right? You know, however old you were, that first time you picked up a ball and couldn't even like walk and chew gum or, you know, make that first right-handed layup or left-handed layup, it was kind of awkward, right? But over time, you practice, you fell in love with this game. And it all came about because of your passion, because it's something that you love to do. And I want to circle back to remind you, you know, because every day we get to do what we love to do. You guys as players, us as coaches, and our fans get to watch our passion. And so that's what it is. Every time we get that opportunity on the court, it's displaying that passion like you guys do. As great teammates, it's when you point because someone just gave you a great assist or a great screen. That's what it's all about, guys. And so for us, every opportunity, and tonight is a special one for us for the Play for K, we get to show our passion. You know what? You guys do it at the highest level. You certainly do. So let's go out and show them. Let's go out and show Penn State what it looks like. Let's go out and have a ton of fun in this game. Go out and play for each other. Go out and play for each other and show a ton of passion to our fans and everybody who came out to watch you play tonight.
Terp fans, your Terrapins are 25-2 overall this season and 16-0 in Big Ten play in their first year in the league.
On behalf of Commissioner Jim Delaney, the Big Ten Conference, we'd like to congratulate the Maryland women's basketball team on winning the Big Ten championship in its inaugural season. Maryland clinches the outright title as the only current undefeated team in conference play.
My name is Eddie Thebe. I'm the Assistant Director for Championships at the Big Ten. Came here this evening to present the Big Ten Championship to the Maryland women's basketball team in its inaugural season. We had the opportunity after the game tonight to present the trophy to the ladies. It was a tremendous experience to hand them the hats and T-shirts, have a presentation moment on the court with them. So after all the hard work that they put in, it's great to be able to do that for them.
Okay, thank you for all that you've done. You make us really proud. It's great. I'm so proud of them. They represent the university so well.
Just a tremendous night, you know, obviously to be able to celebrate Big Ten championship, regular season championship with our fans, and to be able to bring this back home, and they've been there through thick and thin, and really proud of our group, you know, to go 16-0 so far in conference, you know, just to be this consistent, this far out ahead with the 1 seed. And it's all about getting better, and this group has bought in and it has worked extremely hard, and first step in terms of where we want to go.
It's unique. They have an opportunity to go undefeated here in the conference play, which has not been done since 1998, 1999 with Purdue University. That team went on to win the national championship. So we'll see how this regular season finishes for the Terrapins, and we wish them the best of luck moving forward.
I'm wearing this to class. I'm wearing my jersey and my shoes too. This is how I'm going to class. Head to toe. Maybe not the pink shoes.
Really, really proud of you guys in terms of the regular season championship. And again, I think a lot of you have said that it's our first step, and to be able to do it in such a dominating fashion when you talk about your first 16 games, it's a consistency factor, and that's why we're challenging you. Why I love that you lock into these game goals is because it is a consistency factor, and you've had to show, and you know, going on the road, you know, consistently game in and game out, all right? So again, you know, improving in an area that we did, but that's not an easy thing to do. And I know we still have much bigger goals with 2 games left in conference play, and then getting ready for the Big Ten tournament in NCAAs. But heck of a job that you know, nobody's going to ever be able to get to take away from you. So congrats on the regular season championship.
Celebration, it was awesome. It was amazing. We got to take a picture with this humongous trophy. It was so heavy. Everybody was trying to lift it. I was just so proud of our team because we've worked so hard, and to just come this far and succeed and have all the successes that we've had and will continue to have, it's just been an amazing experience. I'm so proud to just, an honor to be a part of it.